And next up, we're interviewing the man himself, the sensational Scouser, Terry Anderson. Terry, summer break is over and the hard work begins again. Are you excited to be back on the training pitch?
Yeah, long time off, so we're buzzing to be back. We've been back a couple of weeks now, so everyone's buzzing. We're back early as well, so it's good. We're just giving a couple of lads the next couple of weeks. I think they're going to be away. Going to be a lot of lads away, so we're good to be back.
We're just 5 days away from the first pre-season match against GMP. It brings us to an end, a 2-month hiatus for the Red and Greens. Has the rest done yourself and the lads good, both mentally and physically?
Yeah, I think everyone needs a rest. A long season, we had a tough one as well. So getting back it's important to us. As you say, next game is in 5 days, and I think we've got every Saturday then until the start of the season. We've got a game. A lot of fitness. We've got a few lads here who we're going to have a look at. And as the lads just said before, we're a little bit tight at the minute, so we've got about 20 lads, 22 lads I think max. We haven't brought a lot in this year. We've got a good squad. We kept the nucleus from last year, and hopefully we can push on. That's what we're good enough to do.
What is the training process for pre-season? What's the main focus here at Cryfields to prior to the start of the competitive season?
A lot of ball work we've had out this year, actually, to be fair. Last year we've done a little bit different and we didn't actually get the ball out for probably the first 4 sessions, but this year we've got it out. We've got Beatty on board this year. He's helped massively, helped me. He's going to take over a lot of the coaching. Not here today, but leave him out for that one. But a lot of ball work, and the lads are enjoying it. We're enjoying it ourselves. It doesn't look as strenuous as it was last year, whereas we ran a lot, we proper ran, but now we're doing a lot of ball work, and it helps them a little bit, it encourages them to push on a bit, I think.
Well, we've heard stories about your pre-season fitness regime. I've seen it firsthand today. I think it can be described as brutal. Why is it necessary to put them in so hard in terms of getting the fitness back rather than a slow introduction?
I think we're having a small squad, and how many games you have coming up to the start of the season, where it's Saturday, Tuesday, probably for the first 2.5 months. We're a small squad. We have to be fit, I think, and that's not just fit, just running around a field. You've got to do that as well. But with the ball today, the lads put a graft in this heat, and it's only going to benefit them and benefit us as a team, really.
Well, we saw the benefits of new coaching staff for the ladies last season. New coaching staff coming on for the men as well, with the addition of Tom Bates. How's he settled in, and what can he add to the coaching setup?
Bates' classmate. He's really well. He's settled in well, and he's good around the lads. The lads have been class. Oggy, he's came in and he's come back for the second time. He's loving it. There's a good vibe about the place, and that's what it's about. We've got to enjoy football. We haven't got to come in here and I can't be bothered running today, or I don't really want to come in. The vibe is really good this season, and hopefully it expresses in our football this season, and we can push on.
How important is a good vibe, a good mentality, a good sense of community around the squad? Sometimes we haven't had that, but it seems this is a real tight-knit group of lads. How important is that?
As we said, we kept the nucleus from last year. I don't think we've let anyone. Gifts obviously moved on. Jammer maybe moved on, but everybody else has stayed, and that's what it's important to keep everyone. We've got a good bond at the minute, good social we've got going. So I don't think we've had that in probably the 3.5 years me and Luke have been here. We haven't had as good a group as we've got now, so we're expecting high expectations this year. I think we need to push on from where we finished last year. We finished 8th. I think that's the highest we've finished each season. I think every season we finished 7th and 8th. We need to push on this year. We need to do it for ourselves and obviously for the fans, and give them something to shout about.
As you say, since United win promotion to the Premier Division, it's been 7ths and 8ths really, but consistently finishing in the top 10. Will you be looking to improve on recent finishes? What are your realistic expectations for the season ahead? I
think we have to improve. If we're not looking to improve, then I'm not doing my job right, or none of the lads who I haven't brought in are doing their job. We have to improve. It's as simple as that. The club expects more. We expect more from ourselves, and we want to give the fans something. We need some silverware or challenge at the top end of the table, and not the season to be over by December or January. We need to push on. We need to try and be at that top end of the table. No guarantees that we will be, but we're trying to set up like we are going to be there. So
money talks in football. Everyone knows that. A good budget is vital to potential title success. How do you describe the budget for this season? Has it given you the tools to be competitive?
The budget. We work with whatever the board give us, and I don't think there's this league's got, yeah, it's got some money about it, but there's a lot of teams in the league who don't have a budget, who are really competitive. So we base ourselves on being a competitive team. Whatever budget we've got, we're going to get the lads in that entitled that sort of money. As I say, there's some big money going about, but that's what it is. That's the non-league level at the moment. It's a bit crazy, but we work with what we've got, just like every other team, and we're happy with what we've got at the minute.
There are always improvements being made from season to season. What aspects of your game are you looking to improve this time around?
We need to defend better from set pieces. I think that killed us last year, and obviously be more crucial in the final third. Final third for us. We created a lot of chances last year and probably never put them away. We had a lot of draws, losing the last couple of minutes each game. We need to nullify that and maybe put games to bed when we're on top. But as I said, this league's so competitive. There's not an easy win in the league. You don't look at the league table and go, oh, we're going to get 3 points here, we're going to get 3 points there. It's not like that. This league is so tough, and everyone wants to beat everybody, and it's competitive. So we're going to have to be at the top of our game to get 3 points every week.
A late season surge saw United soar up the table, and the vast majority of players that ended the season, as you say, have stuck around. You must be pleased to retain the majority of the squad who worked so closely together in the last few months. Yeah,
I'm buzzing. Everybody who wanted to stay stayed, and it wasn't a tough talk for me to have with them. It wasn't like, oh, I've got to make you stay and stuff like that. They're about what we're buying into in this club. This club, I believe, is gonna go far at some point, whether I'm in charge or not. It's gonna go far, and I'm happy to be in charge at the minute. The lads are buying into what we do and what the club's about. So keeping the nucleus was really important for us, and I'm happy.
Of course, there have been departures over the summer. Gift Musa at Brendan, possibly Jamal Clark, have found new clubs. We never stand in the way of players, obviously, who want to better themselves and take that next step, but it can't be easy to replace players as good as them.
It's not easy, but you've got to give them lads a chance, especially the likes of Gift. He's been here since day one. He's probably better than this level, and we've helped him get that. Hopefully, got that move. He's gone on trial somewhere, and hopefully he gets a move there. If he doesn't, he's more than welcome to come back to this club, as is everybody. We don't say, oh, you've moved on to somewhere else. You're never allowed to come back. We welcome everybody back. So them lads who have moved on or possibly are going to move on, we wish them all the best, but it's about us at the moment, and we've got to look after Coventry United.
Well, players come and go in non-league, everyone knows that. There's always a replacement on the horizon. How have you found searching for fresh talent this season? Have you got in the players that you've wanted to so far?
At the minute, yeah. You just spoke to Az before. He was a big part of what we were trying to do, and as I spoke to him, I was really happy to get him in. He's going to be a massive plus to us. We've got a couple of other lads who we'll announce come when we can announce them. A little bit level higher, but what we're bringing in it's only going to help us. We're not looking to bring anybody in who ain't going to push us on and be competitive towards other players. I'm happy with what we've got, and we will work, keep going till obviously the first game of the season to try and get in anything else that's going to help us.
Many fans don't understand how tough it is to get a deal over the line at this level. Of course, you and Luke work so hard to get us a squad that can be competitive. What are the main complications of sealing the perfect signing?
I think it's money, mate, and I'm not going to hide it. I think it's money for every player. They're happy to buy into what you've got, but it's the money aspect it's going to help lads with mortgages, families, a holiday at the end of the year, whatever it is. It's money. That's the way of non-league, and there's no sugarcoating it. There's money out there, and people can get better pay rises at other clubs. Then that's up to them. But what we've kept this year is what we want. We're happy with what we've got. We're going to work on trying to get a few in. We've got a few in, but if you can improve your team, then improve it. But budget-wise, the money that goes round in non-league, it is what it is. It's non-league football, mate. So you can't hide what people are getting.
After 2 seasons on a rather torn-up pitch at the Butts Park Arena, the new artificial surface is now being laid. I'm sure you and the players will be delighted to see the new artificial surface when we eventually get there. How will this benefit not only the gameplay, but United's home win rate?
Yeah, and I think the last 2 or 3 seasons that we've been at the Butts, our away record was better than the home record. That's not what we want. We want to come home and entertain in football. We want to win games. The fans pay to come in, so we want to put a show on for them. We need to improve our home record. The pitch is going to help us, I think, because we're a footballing team. We are a good passing football team, and that'll only improve us. So we're buzzing about the pitch. All the lads are made up about it, and hopefully we improve that home record this year and give the fans something to shout about.
Well, hopefully the home record will enable us to really push for the title. Who do you see challenging for the title, hopefully alongside United? Who are your early favourites?
Mate, as I said before, you can't pick out a win. You can't go, oh, we're going to beat them this week, we're going to beat them this week. It's not going to happen. Everybody's competitive. So Calcid have been up there the last couple of years, and I expect them to be up there again. Gresley have just came into the league, they're going to be strong. But I don't know, mate. As long as we're up there, I'm happy. I'm not bothered who's in and around us. We've got to look after ourselves, and hopefully we can be up there fighting come March, April.
Well, I'm absolutely intrigued to see what happens. Terry, thanks for your time and good luck for the season ahead.
All right, mate. Nice one.